Good morning, students. Now HS2ndyr mathematics, and it is purely revision class, and of course it is revision for that is current, that is which one, FA2 exam, that is formative assessment 2, which will start from 15th September, and for that only I am doing these revision classes. So in that examination, inverse trigonometrical function is there. So let's start this exercise. And students, I want to remind you, every day I will give a simple sum for your this one as a homework, and if you submit that homework, then only I will give attendance. From tomorrow onwards, attendance also I will maintain. So now let's start exercise 2.1. I want to explain little bit what is inverse trigonometrical function. Suppose sin theta is equal to half. Then theta we can write as this symbol. Sin inverse it is called. This is what? Sin inverse half. Just like twice x is equal to suppose 11, then x can be written as this into 11. So here similarity is there, that sine is going that side and it becomes sine inverse. But don't think it is 1 by sine or like that, because it is a symbol. Just like sine inverse is also like that. Then as it is said a function, that means suppose y is equal to fx, and fx is suppose sine inverse of any function like that, or maybe cos inverse of this one. If it is a function, that is y is equal to sine inverse of something or cos inverse of something, or like that tan inverse, or maybe mixture of this and sine inverse x plus cos inverse x, then it is called inverse trigonometrical function. So as it is a function, I said automatically its domain and range should be there. Domain means that is the value of x, and this y is called of course a range of this one. The domain of sine inverse x, you have to remember, it is in the textbook, it is given what is the values of x. We can take values of x as what? -1 to 1. This is its domain. But range you will get -90 to 90 for sine inverse. Similarly for cos inverse also you will get domain and range. You have to learn these things. So let's start exercise 2.1. First question. Sine inverse half. Minus half it is. Now they have said that find the principal values of the question. Now principal values, general values we have to learn. Principal values means all the values between 0 to 180. Mean values, these are principal. But general values means all the values, suppose 30, sine 30. You can write what? Cos sine 150 degree is also same value, sine 390 also same value. So we will get so many values. So these are general values. Positive also you can get, negative also you can get. So they said only the values, main values we have to find. Now see the procedure how to do sine inverse. One thing, sine and sine inverse or sine inverse sine, if they come together, then automatically these two will cancel each other. Sine inverse is just opposite of sine, just like base with acid. Both will act and then neutralize the each one's property that will neutralize. So sine and sine inverse is also like that. They are just opposite. If they come contact, both will neutralize, both will vanish. So as we know these things, automatically here we will try sine inverse is there. So you try to make one sine. We have in class 10 knowledge that sine 30 degree, that is sine pi by 6, is half. So I have written instead of half sine 30 degree, that is sine pi by 6. Then another formula we know, sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Minus sine theta this. So if I reverse this one, that is sine pi by 6, if I write, shall I write this one as minus pi by 6? So what I have done, minus sine theta is equal to sine minus theta. So minus sine 30 I have written, I can write sine minus 30. So sine inverse and here sine minus pi by 6. Then both will cancel each other and we will get only minus 30 is the answer. আমি আবারও বলছি, সাইন মাইনাস হাফ, সাইন ইনভার্স মাইনাস হাফের প্রিন্সিপাল ভ্যালু বার করব। তো আমরা এখানে একটা জিনিস মনে রাখতে হবে যে সাইন আর সাইন ইনভার্স আর সাইন ইনভার্স আর সাইন দুটো যদি কাছাকাছি আসে তাহলে একটা আরেকটাকে কেটে ফেলবে। তো এই টার্গেট নিয়ে যেখানে সাইন ইনভার্স আছে, একটা সাইনটাকে ইনস্টল করি। তো সাইন 30 ডিগ্রির ভ্যালু হাফ জানি, তো এখানে সাইন 30 ডিগ্রি লিখলাম। এরপর আরেকটা ফর্মুলা জানি, সাইন মাইনাস থিটা ইজ মাইনাস সাইন থিটা। তার মানে মাইনাস সাইন থিটাকে সাইন মাইনাস থিটা লেখা যায়, তার মানে মাইনাস সাইন 30 ডিগ্রিকে সাইন মাইনাস 30 লেখা যাবে। তো এই বাইরের সাইন মাইনাসটাকে আমি ভিতরে নিয়ে গেলাম। তো দেন সাইন অ্যান্ড সাইন ইনভার্স কাছাকাছি আসলো, তো দুইটা একটাকে কেটে শেষ হয়ে গেল, দুজনই বেরিশ হয়ে গেল। তো থাকলো কত, মাইনাস 30। এই কনসেপ্ট নিয়ে তো আরেকটা অঙ্ক করে, another sum I will show and then you will do the one sum from this exercise. So question number 2, cos inverse root 3 by 2. Here also cos inverse is there. Try to take one cos here. It is, we know sine 30 degree is root 3 by 2. 30 মানে 5 pi by 6. Then you say that cos and cos inverse, there if you draw this bracket they will come closer and you can write this also. So yes, that is your revision one, and I expect you will do question number 4, that is tan inverse root 3. Tan inverse root 3. If this is your homework, you have to find the principal value of these things. So student, if you submit, then only your homework submission gives the, I will give present. If you don't submit, then I will not give present. So I expect that definitely you will submit homework so that I can give attendance, and 80% attendance for 12th mandatory, because board has given circular. So that much for today.